Hello everybody, this is Maniac for LEGO. We are here today with another read-through. Today we have the LEGO Club magazine, May to June 2014. I actually got this not too long ago before publishing this video, so I'm very excited to look through this. I've already read it once on my own, so I'm already prepared for what to talk about in here. Now I do apologize, it will be trimmed off a little bit on the sides. I just can't get the entire thing on the frame, so I do apologize if some parts are missed. And I do apologize that I won't be able to read everything in here. If you want to see more specific details, I will upload pictures of them and put them on my Instagram or Flickr or some other social sites that I have. You can see more about that in the link in the description below. So what we have on the front of this is a Star Wars themed cover where we have Yoda versus Darth Vader. We also have in the background, you can see the new version of the B-Wing. We also have the new version of the Star Destroyer, and no other real models. A lot of them are just in repeat. Repeat. Looking over on the next page, we have a table of contents. This, I actually want to go on and see about it on my own. On the LEGO Club website, they have instructions to build a gas station. It looks pretty, it looks very blocky, but I actually like the design of it. Seems easy enough to build. And I would enjoy building that, just from simple parts. We also have a section on here, which Mixel are you? I like personality quizzes, so I might try that out online. There's also another online section for Meet the Rhino and Scorpion tribes from Legends of Chima. They actually don't have much of a table of contents, contrary to what I said. This is just it. They also have a bottom part that shows you how to use the club code. I'm sure you're aware of it now. We have this pull-out comic. It's all glued on. You can see the big sticky piece of glue right there in the bottom corner of the camera. There we go. Big sticky piece. And almost there. There we go. So now all that's taken off. You can get to see this little mini comic that we get with the LEGO magazine. It comes periodically, not really in a specific order, kind of just whenever they think of making it and showing it, they'll include it with the magazine. This one has LEGO Star Wars, the Yoda Chronicles, features some of the characters on the front, also shows a little table of contents, choose your side, Jack 14 Comic Adventure, meet the new minifigures, Star Wars Rebels Sneak Peek, and more. I'm not going to read through a lot of this, I'm just going to show you the pages and what's on them. But I'm not going to read specifically what they say. But here's something to note, and I actually find this kind of interesting. I read the first part a little bit, and it says basically, LEGO Star Wars The Yoda Chronicles is coming soon to Disney and Disney XD. Now, I thought this was a Cartoon Network show, so I guess they've moved the channels, and I don't know exactly why. I just know that it's going to be on a newer channel, and doesn't really say anything as far as how often they'll be on. But we'll see more about that when they tell us more explicitly. They have a side here. Choose your side. Nothing really to note in here except starting in May, the Force-O-Meter on the LEGO Star Wars website will move according to your model gallery uploads and likes, online game victories, ship versus ship matchups, player alliances. So basically, if you're registered on the LEGO website as a user, you get any activities on there that you play through LEGO Star Wars website. It will have a force meter to choose whether or not you're a Sith or a Jedi. That's kind of cool. A little feature to add on. Kind of encourage people to be more active on the website. Alright, next section we get to see our Mos Eisley Canteen. A very good picture of that. I might take some more high quality photos of it later, but just a little, close-ups on each part and see some of the figures and some of the details in the cantina. Very nice to look at this, and basically there's a small game in here that shows, can you find R2-D2 and C-3PO? I've already found R2-D2 there, and C-3PO is over here, so if you didn't get enough time, sorry. Just wanted to rush this through, but basically shows you all the details that are going to be in this upcoming set. Very nice to see that. And they also have the answers on the bottom section of the comic. Right there. They're upside down. Now we have another mini figure poster. This is, as it says, Galactic Heroes and Villains of 2014 Part 2. Since this is a mid-year release of more Star Wars sets, basically the second wave of them. Maybe third wave, actually. So it shows you a lot of these that are going to be coming up in the next part of the year. And I'm actually very excited for a lot of these. One, I don't remember exactly which sets these are a part of, but I know for a fact 75056 is the Advent Calendar. So as far as ones you can get from the Advent Calendar, you get a Snowtrooper, the Santa Claus version of Darth Vader, which looks awesome, TIE Fighter pilot. I thought there was another one on this page, but I guess it's on the next page. You get a version of Luke Skywalker through the Advent Calendar, so that's good to know. And you also get General Reekin. Maybe you're saying his name wrong, so I do apologize. But you get General Reekin through the calendar as well. I'm actually excited, and I want to buy an Advent Calendar and try to do it on a daily basis throughout December, if I can get to it. So, I'm really excited to see what's going to come up. There are also a couple others that, you know, they have the set number near them, so it shows you which sets they're in. I think it's like, there are these 4 that are in a set together. There's this guy and this guy in a set together. Kind of a cool set, in my opinion. You have 1, 2, 3 in a set. Those are the 3 for the B-Wing. I know that for a fact. These 2 are in the Snowspeeder set. A few of these on the other page are from Mos Eisley, and a few others. Some of the most peculiar ones for me, I like the Imperial officers. These look really nice. They're newer outfits, newer faces, and newer hats. A little more authentic. We also get a newer version of Darth Vader, which will be appearing in the Star Destroyer set, along with these guys. You can see he's newer because of his details on the sides of his torso, on the hip printing, and on the leg printing. We finally get some leg printing with our Darth Vader. And if we had it before, I apologize. We also have this figure, which I find very interesting just for the new head mold, but I don't know who he is. And I know he's in a set with about 3 or 4 other figures. Now we have a small comic in here that talks about Jack 14, a little story with Darth Vader. I didn't really read through this, and I'm not bothering to right now, so if you want to know more, let me know in the comments, and I'll do an extra section on that. As much as the read-through, the magazine, I don't want to read every single part and make it an extremely long video. Time check. Okay, we're good. So this part just basically shows you some new stuff as far as the AT-AT. You can see it really good and really big in this frame. Kind of splitting between the 2 pages, but still looks very nice here. You can see the figures, good details. And you can also see the Snowspeeder on the bottom from a almost rear side, but almost, just like with the one wing side, which is very good. I like this a lot. I can't wait to get that. There's also just a bunch of repeats of some of the other ones in the back. And also shows you this little blaster cannon. And the activity on this page is simply a word search. Easy. I'd probably fill that out in a couple minutes. And we also have 2 more sets that are shown on the back here. I know this one's called the Phantom, but I don't know what the other one's called. And these are both part of Star Wars Rebels. It's another extended series, expanded universe from Star Wars itself, also available on Disney XD and the Disney Channel. That's probably why Yoda Chronicles has moved onto that channel, so they have that kind of alliance. You know what I mean? Anyways, we got a lot more Star Wars that's coming up in this magazine. The first one here, we have a Sandwalker Sudoku. So we actually get the magazine debut of the Sandcrawler, and we've already known what it looks like. It's already available on LEGO Shop and in the LEGO stores. But we have a small part in the bottom that basically is a small activity. They have different droid parts to match up and try to make a Sudoku. That's kind of cool and very basic for kids, so it's easy to follow. It's not like that 1 through 9 system and, very complicated. We have a Yoda Chronicles comic throughout here. It says Vader's story. Again, I haven't read through this, so I do apologize. It's only 2 pages, luckily. Sometimes they're like 4 to 6 pages, so I'm actually glad that it's short. We still got more Star Wars stuff. Happy I Am Your Father's Day. That's kind of funny. Nothing really here. Starting on May the 4th, Help us celebrate the 15th anniversary of LEGO Star Wars. Upload your LEGO Star Wars creations, play games, or even like a creation to help move the Force-O-Meter toward the dark side or the light side. The winning side will be announced on June 15th for I Am Your Father's Day, when we will reveal a special surprise. So I'm actually glad to have read that, because maybe there's something, special about it. Kind of going more along the promotion of the Star Wars website, just for more activities. We also have a section in here that basically doesn't have anything of too much interest. It just says, whether or not the Jawas or Luke Skywalker are going to get to the hologrons. And it says, find out in a new episode of LEGO Star Wars The Yoda Chronicles on Disney XD and the Disney Channel. Nothing really to note other than that. We have another really funky section. I didn't really look too much into this. I skimmed it over, but I'm still interested what this is about. Peek inside the beginning of creativity. Get inspired to be creative. Every artist has a different way of starting a new project. There's different ways to express your imagination. Here are a few ways some artists get started. It's a very interesting kaleidoscope effect that they show for this picture. I noticed that this was a kind of odd looking figure we haven't seen before. The artist, they actually changed her to a female, but this is, kind of an interesting look. And we actually see him on the next page. You see this small picture here. And basically, these are all different ways to get creative, going along with the idea of the LEGO movie. They show some of the LEGO movie characters there. And there are some things here, including things that kids would like. Let me see if I can get it a little bit clearer. Okay, LEGO Master Builders, illustrators, video game designers, and ice cream flavor creators. So it's just a whole bunch of things to read for fun. Nothing that, as far as I know, that has, any special purpose. It's just like encouragement to be creative. Alright, so the next part we get a debut of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles underwater sub. And, nice look on it from here. Personally, I may not get the set, but, just a little bit of a nice display for it. I'm actually surprised it didn't show Leatherhead in this picture, because he's probably a big reason for getting the set, even though, in my opinion, he's not the best version, they could have come up with. But anyways, it's just surprising they left that out. Usually they include a lot, if not all of the set in there. Next section has Batman's 75th anniversary, as in the actual comic and movie and franchise that follows it. 75 years. That's pretty cool. Celebrate Batman's 75th anniversary by showcasing awesome LEGO Batman models built by adult fans and club creators just like you. It's more to do on the LEGO Batman section, LEGO Superheroes technically, LEGO section of the LEGO website. Sorry, kind of just rushing through this. Not much to see here. We have another Superheroes comic. Well, we didn't have a first one, but we had a Star Wars comic, but now we have another comic based on superheroes. Basically have Wonder Woman, Poison Ivy, Batman, and Superman all together. Didn't really read through it much. Minifigures Online. This is the new playable game. I don't know if it's out yet. Oh, that would give a clue. So it's now available on the LEGO website. You can go on there and vote for your favorite minifigure. It says LEGO Minifigures Online is in open beta testing on the PC right now. We're inviting LEGO Club members to come play it before it's finished and share your feedback so they can make it even better. Alright, that's good to know, and I might actually do that as an upcoming gameplay on my channel if I can get around to the actual recording for the video and if it works well with my computer, because I don't know if there are system requirements for this or if it's good to use for no matter what computer you have. Might be good to know. There's a preview of Ultra Agents that's shown on this page. Shows the villains on the top, heroes on the bottom. I'll give you a closer look at some of those. I've already taken some pictures and put them online so you can see them in good high quality. Dr. Inferno. I don't know these characters' names. I think this one's Toxitica. I don't know the other ones though. Nice looking figures up close. And then on the bottom, I'll have to bend the page so you can see those heroes. The agents on the bottom. Looking pretty snappy. I like the suits. And may I ask, why does he have a robotic leg? It's kind of like when Monster Fighters had the robotic leg for Rodney Rathbone. Monster Fighters had the robotic leg for Rodney Rathbone. Alright, so next pages we have Mixels on the March. Time check. Oh, sorry if I've already cut off this video at some point right now. And, you know, interrupted what I was saying or what I was showing. Mixels on the March. We got the first part shows you the Nixels. These are the destructive creatures that take things apart. Then we have just a section that shows off each of these. Jog, Chomley, Gaba. Oh, it actually shows you the names of these. I should probably take note of that. Fang Gang. That's why they all have teeth. Because I did a thoughts video and I wasn't sure why they all had this teeth repetition. The chopping you hear is a Fang Gang munching on anything and everything in sight. With full stomachs, they're fun and playful, but a hungry Fang Gang is a crazy Fang Gang. So basically, their element is eating? I don't know. Anyways, we have the next section, the Flexors. Natives of the western Springy lands, the Flexors' minds are as elastic as their bodies. They love riddles and word games, so you look forward to a battle of wits whenever you meet one. These are all supposed to be kind of flexible characters in their, you know, cartoon nature. So we have Tentro, we have Bulk, and then we have Craw. Very interesting. Next up we have the Frosticons. So obviously they're ice type, so I don't have to really explain that with here. Then we have Fleur, Slumbo, and Lunk. Let me just pull it back a little bit. There we go. I apologize, I have to keep bending this. I don't have enough space to show it all. The next section shows you some of the cool creations. You can always, you know, send in your own creations or upload them online at lego.com/club, club code photo. Very nice little creations we have in here. You know, some big, some small, but still well done. I like how they did this. Especially that Lego sign, old USA flag, Miners Fort. That looks kind of cool on the bottom. There we go. I'm surprised though they're actually showing the kids' names and the place that they're from. These are all states. And I think it's only an American copy of the Lego Club. But I'm surprised they do that, because I think for a while they stopped doing it, and then now they're doing it again. I'm not sure exactly why. But they have all the last names abbreviated for, you know, for good purpose. Nice little keyboard. Got the present. We also have a Duplo tree down there. That's cool. We also have a section that shows the Lego Discovery Center with the ultimate indoor Lego playground. There's a lot of new things that are going to be moving in there, including not the Discovery Center, but the Legoland Park. I think they're having a new pirate themed area, so that might coincide with the Pirates theme coming next year, as rumored on multiple websites. Lego Chima shown here basically shows a few of the sets. You know, we have 3 of the sets shown there, just in action. They don't really have any activity associated with them. You got a small preview of the Lego City Arctic theme. You can see it really up close here. You see all the figures, all the new animals, like the polar bear, the snow dogs, the little sled they use, the snowmobiles. That's very cool, and no pun intended, because they're, you know... okay, we get it. I don't have to explain it. Advertisement for the Lego Movie. Everything is awesome. Coming soon to Blu-ray and DVD. I can't wait to get this. I want to try to get the Everything is Awesome edition, which includes an exclusive version of Vitruvius. I don't have him at all, and I'd like to get him at least in that version, because I'm going to get the movie anyways, so why not get it that way? These are some of the covers that are shown so far for the Blu-ray and DVD versions. It doesn't say when, though. That's the one thing I'm disappointed about, because I believe some sources have noticed that it's coming around June that this will be premiering. Not premiering. Available on DVD and Blu-ray. And in combo packs and such. Next page also has some more Lego Movie action. We have this small board game. You can read through some of the rules right here. And there's some more on the bottom. And it's just a little game that you can play, you know, using minifigures or bricks or anything. And has a little bit of references to the Lego Movie itself. We also have a section shown here for the Emmett Awards. I've heard about these on YouTube. I've seen a little bit of it on the Lego website, but I haven't actually done much for it. But they have a new contest every month to encourage people. I've seen some of their contests. I think one of them, they had like a double-decker, or like a double contest. So you take like two similar models and combine them together to make like, you know, like a double-decker couch or a double-deck car or whatever it may be. Just taking two models, building them together. They're all things that you can actually enter in as contests. We have a third contest, a third comic throughout this magazine. Today this version we have superheroes version. Basically, Spider-Man is stopping these villains, and the villains were deciding to team up to capture Spider-Man and get the $10,000 reward. Obviously, they lose, and J. Jonah Jameson is pretty upset. I don't understand. Why does he hate Spider-Man? I guess I'm not much of a Spider-Man fan, so I don't know that well, or I haven't seen the movies in a very long time. So, the next section we have Lego City, My City. This is a new game that is coming out on Google Play and is available in the App Store. So this is, they actually give you a code in the Lego Club magazine, Surprise, to get an extra 2,000 studs. And I presume there's a little bit of what it shows. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if I would play it on my channel as far as the gameplay. I've done a few apps for gameplays, but I haven't published most of them yet, so I'm not sure if I'll jump into that one or some other ones. Like the Ultra Agents showed an app feature. I don't know if that's up yet. There's the next section that has a little quiz about Lego Star Wars, basically showing off the new Dorling Kindersley Lego Star Wars Visual Dictionary. We've heard about this before. We've got a little bit of the pictures of this particular cover, and it shows it has an exclusive Luke Skywalker on the bottom section. And that bottom section, Luke Skywalker, is the same one that I have in my own collection. It's the first one that was released in Lego Star Wars history. It was included with some of the early sets. Very cool to get that again. Let's see, next section just has like a little bit of imagination involved with Ninjago, showing off the Thunder Raider set. Very cool looking. I haven't got it yet, but I still like it. And just, like I said, it shows imagination in it. So, you know, if it was an actual robot, it would have different, you know, mechanical parts on the inside. But it doesn't in real life because it's a Lego, it's a toy, it's plastic. Then we have a little brick side section. There's a little comic, and I found that kind of interesting. Maybe it's a new comic series that they're starting up. And personally, if you read through this, I'd be more concerned that he's a talking Lego brick instead of a guy wearing sunglasses. We have another section in here that has Mixel's little puzzle. You try to rearrange all the words. Minifigure, brick, build. I'm not sure what that one is. Chima? Yeah, that might be Chima. Cool creation. Already solved it. Alright. There's also a section on the bottom. Lego Club Craze is probably just like the mix of things. This bottom section shows you can fold in the page and it turns this into a car. Gets rid of this middle section from when you see it. Let me see if I can try that out. Just fold it in along the lines. And there we have it. You get to see the full car without that little contraption in the middle. Whatever it may be doing, I don't know. But it's a cool little fold-in thing. Although I'd rather not keep it folded because I want to keep this in good condition. There's another advertisement for the Legoland Parks Kids Go Free coupon on the bottom. I think we saw a coupon before with the Discovery Center as well. And there's more about the water park. It shows that a lot of it has to do with Lego Chima on both pages. And then on the back section, On the back section, we get to see the Constructo-Mech from the Lego movie. And it shows you on the bottom, be a master builder hero and break through with your imagination. Very cool little Lego Club magazine. I always enjoy getting these. It's always fun to do some of the activities in there. I'll be sure to take some more photos. If you guys would like to see certain parts in more detail, let me know in the comments below. And I'll take photos and I'll try to put them up on websites such as Instagram, Twitter, Flickr. That's pretty much it. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I apologize about the cuts in between. And we will see you next time with more Lego read-throughs.